YouTube. Is AMC stock done? Completely done. So thank you guys for tuning into the Life Changing Finances YouTube channel. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. So what I'm looking at right now is it's called unusual options activity. And basically what this is it shows you what the whales are doing. So whales are the people that have the money. Now, as we look at AMC, okay, we're looking at the call options from Wales. All right, so we can see from April the 10th down to April the 5th, we've got three unusual options. Okay, and so they're betting that the stock is going to go up, and they've got an expiration date of April 26th of 2024, and that's a major gamble. Now, let's look at the puts. Okay, so you can see there's way more puts than calls. So you can see this goes up a little higher. So we've got puts from April 12th, not April 10th like the calls. And as we come all the way down up to the 5th, there's an imbalance, right? So that tells me in the shorter term, at least, the whales are overall bearish on AMC, meaning because there's that imbalance, this thing is going to continue to come down in a short term, right? So it can quickly turn around, but for the short term, it's not looking good. All right. So now what I want to do is go, and if you guys want to know what this is, I'm on the Moomoo desktop app, and I'll put my link in the description below if you want to be able to access this. So link down in the description. Make sure you get your move. Now, as we look at AMC, let's go ahead and look at the chart. Okay. So let's bring the chart up. Let it load here. So come on, load up for me. There we go. So basically, for those of you that have been following me for the last few weeks, I have been waiting on this thing to come down to under $4. It did just that, but I didn't think it would come down quickly under $3, right? So I got in. I bought some AMC about right here, and then I had a put at like 365 because I said, hey, if it comes under that, this thing is done, right? At least in the short term. So the crazy thing about it is if we bring this thing out to a max view, we can see this thing at one point was up to was about $600 per share, and this thing has come down. So I mean, we haven't seen these. I mean, we've never seen these levels as low as they are right now. If we have, if I'm looking at something wrong, let me know in the comments below. Okay. Now, what you're starting to see also um, is AMC stock 99% below its all-time peak and living below the 10-week line. Should you buy? Should you sell? Right? What does that do? It brings confusion. Right. So if we scroll down, you see sell AMC Entertainment stock to avoid spiraling losses. Sometimes the people that put these articles out pump fear into people, and then what do? They come and buy these things up. Okay. So here's another one that says no short squeeze, three meme stocks to sell before they break your heart. And they've got AMC in there. Okay. So you guys tell me, what do you think? Do you think AMC is completely done? I'm going to tell you what I think. So for me, I don't think AMC is completely done. In a short term, it's not looking good. But long term, I think that it can have a spike up just because it's a meme stock, right? You guys have to think, if the numbers come out better than expected for the earnings report, even if it's negative, this thing could still pop up. It's not likely because it didn't the last time, but this thing could still pop up. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I could have did it on this one, but let's look at AMC earnings report. I like this report on Google because it just looks a lot cleaner. So if we look, um, we've had beats on the last four. Okay, so the last one we were expecting negative 0.65, and then it came in at negative 0.54, which was a 17.35 surprise for the earnings per share. But we got to get that at least to zero point zero 0.01. We want to get that. We want to get that positive, right? Negative is not good. Now, when we look at the revenue was expected to be 1.05 billion, and what came in 1.1 billion, which was a 5.6 surprise. So the revenue can be better, but this earnings per share has to be better. That lets me know that we have financial problems, and yeah, there's some debt up in there that has to be straightened out. So because of that, this thing could go either way, but because it still could come in with negative EPS does not mean that we can't have a spike or some sort of good news can't come out. So for me, in the shorter term, it's not looking good, but any good news can make this thing turn around, and it can turn around really quickly. Now, the good thing is we have the warm months coming in, and a lot of people like to go out to the movies, right? So they like to go to the movies. This could be an opportunity to eliminate some of the debt that they have, and potentially this could make this negative come closer to zero, right? We want to see that. If we can get anywhere near zero, that would be excellent news. Okay, so I appreciate you guys. Let me know what you think about AMC. Is this thing completely done to you forever, or is it just short term? Let me know in the comments below. We're out. Peace.